Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Happy to see y'all here. It's been a long time, but we are back. I want to give a special thank you to my boy Trey or Magic, whatever you want to call him. Go ahead and say hey to the people, man.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? This is gonna be my first time on the channel, I respect my boy Kobe or Project P, whatever y'all know him as. I respect him a lot. And I was like, listen, man, you gotta get back to making these videos. Them videos you were making, I was watching them every day while I was in school. I come home, I get my lunch. I'm like, damn, let's watch a Project P video.
The glaze is crazy. That's why I said special thank you to you. And he also came up with a fucking banger idea of a video. Today we will be watching Tubi movies, but not any Tubi movie. We went through the bottom of the barrel. When I tell you we scraped, dug, nails got nothing but dirt and ground, but we here. What we watching again today, Trey?
We are watching Killer Stepdad, and it is just as the title sounds. He's a stepdad. They let you know that in the beginning of the movie, but he also a killer.
And guess what? They let you know that in the beginning of the movie too, but we gonna get right into it. We got our notes right here. Let's go ahead and start it off.
So our stepdad in the movie, his name is Julius. This man is trying to take his wife out on a date, and he sees some thugs, some hooligans, if you will, out there, assaulting a woman. So he like, hold on, I'm a good black man in this society. Even though he's a killer, I can't let this go on. They pull out a gun on him. And you know what our main killer does? Even though I'm point blank from this gun, maybe I can take it from him. Immediately get shot in the stomach. Like there is no tussle, nothing. Get shot in the stomach.
It gives us a jump to 2 weeks later. So 2 weeks later, everybody's chilling. He's in room for some reason doing push-ups straight after being fucking shot. But that's beyond the point.
Doing all this just to get shot again.
Literally chin to the floor and all, bro. And then from there, he walks out and goes on a little jog or some shit. Or that's what he tells the wife. He's going on a jog. This killer goes to the guy that shot him. Mind you, pure luck of God. As soon as the killer pops up to the thug's location, and I hate calling this guy a thug, but he just fucking shot somebody. As soon as he pull up to the guy's location, the thug separates himself from everybody else to go take a piss. And that's when the killer stepdad finds his time to play homeless and fucking stab this guy so efficiently too. One nice, clean, smooth stab to the fucking stomach.
What seems to be in the same spot he got shot himself. And while he's sitting there looking at his body, he takes it upon himself to like bash his head in some more on the ground, even though he's already dead.
I never peeped. He literally stabbed him exactly where he got shot. You telling me a bullet does less damage than a knife?
He built different. He built a little different, cut from a different kind of cloth.
Literally. After that happens, we get a scene from the next morning, right? The next morning, the mom is making breakfast, or yeah, you can say the mom because it's Killer Stepdad. The mom is making breakfast or whatnot, and then her phone goes off with some news article. The guy that shot Julius also happened to be packed up. He's a goner now. She's telling Julius all of this news as if Julius supposed to be mad. Motherfucker shot me in my stomach 2 weeks later. He's dead. I'm happy too.
I'm happy he got packed up. Get him off the streets.
That's what I'm. We got this criminal off the street. He just shot me and got away with it. Somebody put justice in their own hands, and I love it. But also, to be fair, Julius went about this the complete wrong way. He's saying all these innuendos instead of just saying, this motherfucker shot me. I'm glad he's dead. Who's gonna judge him for that?
If I was Julius, I wouldn't have went and packed the dude up myself. But I would be happy he was gone too.
Fucking, I would have killed him myself. I would have did it. He shot me. Now, this next scene we finna get into, it's quite possibly the worst scene in the movie, but also it brings us one of the best parts of the movie, right? Take everything we said into account. They start fucking.
Whoa, you skipped a few steps, Kobe. We didn't even introduce the daughter in the movie.
Oh, you make a good point. One interesting side plot we should get into is there's a daughter in this movie, right? While Julius is doing his push-ups, the daughter comes in the room and does what anybody should do in a situation like this. She thanks the man for essentially saving her mother or keeping her mother safe as best he could, right? But as she's thanking him, she proceeds to go back to her mother and say how she's still on the fence about the guy. The guy's a little off. But they start fucking, right?
You have to introduce the fact that, well, I guess we find out this way too. Who is she fucking? Who we're introduced to in that scene, her boyfriend.
Not just her boyfriend. The quite literal star of the fucking show, bro.
This boyfriend does have a name, by the way. His name is Marcus. And I must say, he is probably the worst, but the greatest character in the entire movie. Because he is the most stoic actor I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, and if the government was involved, then that means that I got him killed.
We put more energy into talking in this YouTube video than this man did that's actually getting paid, bro. It's disrespectful.
Maybe they wanted him to act like this in this movie, but we're going to further. Some of the non-reactions he didn't have when he should have had a reaction.
While they're doing all of this, we finally get them saying something fucking important. The girlfriend is still on the fence about the father, so she does what any reasonable person would do and sent her hacker friend to do a super, mega, ultra deep dive on what Julius is all about.
Not her friend Kobe, Marcus' hacker friend. That's
yes.
important. It was Marcus' hacker friend.
While all of this is going on, we get a little bit of a peek into the psyche of Julius after catching this kill. He's having some type of PTSD episode where, like, he's in the bathroom taking washing his face, and the guy he killed just pops up behind him.
What makes this scene even funnier is the fact that the thug, as we've been so calling him, it got on a brand new fit, a completely different fit that we never seen him in the PTSD like little hallucination. You would think that, like, oh, maybe they might have the dude shirtless because that's how he was killed. The dude was shirtless at the time. They might have him shirtless. Maybe got some blood coming out his stomach or something. Say, oh, you killed me or whatever. None of that. He is wearing an all black clean fit like he ready to go to the club.
The only thing that's the same from when he died and when he was alive was that dirty ass black bandana, bro. That's the only consistency. Other than that, he went to, not talking about saying he went to hell and put on a new fit, bro. I didn't know they provided clothing. It's hot as hell in that motherfucker. I thought everybody butt booty naked down there. We saying all of this. We letting y'all know about the Julius PTSD thing because it comes and affects his household life. The mom is, I guess, outside the bathroom or whatever. So as soon as Julius walks out, actually, not even as soon as Julius walks out, Julius has like 5 whole seconds to realize she's not a threat. But he decides to walk out the bathroom and damn near strangle this fucking lady for no fucking reason.
It is the most delayed reaction I've probably seen in my life. She's at the closet, you know, doing some stuff with clothes or whatever. He turns, looks at her, and then, like, you can see the wires turn in his head, like, I need to strangle this woman. And he starts attacking her for like a good probably 5 seconds. And then he gets off of her and he's like, whoa, what's going on? She's like, what's happening? I think she goes and lays on the bed and he's all apologetic and whatnot.
But boom, this happens. Everybody goes to sleep. It's a good day. Now the next day is when shit low-key start hitting the fan. Marcus, or the daughter's boyfriend, he gets his hacker friend to do a little deep dive on Julius. Julius has been a very busy man lately. He had to go through several chains of military classified information, intel, whatever the fuck you want to call it, all to find out Julius has been almost dishonorably discharged from the military just to get honorably discharged. He had is this the point where we found out he had several military murders or whatnot?
Yeah, so we found out through Marcus's friend that Julius was stationed in Afghan, and he had like multiple murders in Afghan. Project P is saying over here he was about to get dishonorably discharged from the military. And now that I think about it, I think they said they're in Tennessee. I might be wrong, but I think they said that he's in Tennessee because he moved from Georgia for a while.
That was all cap. See, you wasn't locked in on the movie. We gonna get to that though. We don't find none of that out. Well, not none of that, but the locations where he lived, we don't find that out on this go. Only for one reason. As the hacker guy is getting all of this information, he's also being counter-hacked. So there's somebody trying to keep all of this information on Julius on the DL. The hacker tells us that right before they could get any information on where he's at or who's actually hacking Julius's files, he disconnects. But the real thing is, why is somebody holding Julius's files so tight-knit? This gets the hacker guy nervous or whatever. He says, fuck this shit, I'm skipping town. Marcus does the reasonable thing. He calls his girlfriend or the daughter or whatnot, and he starts giving her the rundown, but there's still a lot of information left up in air.
And that's what takes us to our next part. It's going to be Julius' second and third murder in one go. Julius realizing that he's like, damn, the people that have been looking into my files, they're in my city. I gotta go handle that. So he's looking for Marcus's hacker friend before he can skip town. So he pulls up on Marcus's hacker friend as he's leaving the house. He's literally leaving the house. It's probably midnight at this point, packing his stuff up, about to skip town. Julius pulls up, does not say anything at all. Has his handy dandy knife, stab. One stab, that's it. But guess what? I said there was 3 kills, right? He was on his 3rd kill. There's a homeless woman laying down on the sidewalk. He looks at her. And what does he whisper in her ear, Kobe?
I can't remember because that shit was head ass as fuck.
Truth be told, I don't even think she would have snitched, even if she knew the murder happened. And why is he assuming that she's going straight to hell? Like, damn.
So boom, the daughter goes into fucking work, and one, she's already late. But also happened when she walk in, the news station is talking about this murder. Mind you, she set that she set the hacker guy up to essentially get killed. So as she's receiving this information, she gets overwhelmed. She start crying, all of this stuff, and she takes the day off. She doesn't ask. She demands the fucking day off.
So, boom, next scene, you know, the daughter, she left work or whatever, and she meets up with Marcus. And this leads to what, like 3 of the longest talking scenes of my life.
Julius is not only a CIA special agent, but he's also super lucky with location and situation. What do I mean by that? Julius has been to 3 different states before he got to where we're at now. And in each state, the murder rate rose when Julius was there by double and dropped as soon as Julius left. Now, isn't that a coinky dink?
I think it is quite the coinky dink.
It's not like Julius just went out to these other states and, oh, he killed 2 people. He's like still sort of new to this. And I think it was in one city he killed 12, in the other city he killed 8. He's a serial killer. He's a murderer. So as they're getting all this information, the daughter wants to tell the mother, right?
However, I think it was like at the same time as this scene is going on, you got Bishop, because he's trying to see, okay, did anybody realize how that murder truly went down? So he's like, okay, there's one camera in the area. And guess where that camera is? It is on top of the flower shop where the daughter works. So Bishop walks all in there, you know, with his little arrogant ass. Do you mind if I take a look at the footage and see if if you got anything, if you caught the murder on camera? So he gets on his laptop, he pulls up the footage, and he's like, oh look, you can see the murder right here. He was like, I guess they didn't kill each other. He's like, look, you can even see the guy's face in great detail. Anybody could point him out. The owner, he goes right back to work. Doesn't even care. So Bishop, he doesn't actually download the video, of course. He wipes the dude's laptop of the video. And that's when Bishop contacts old Julius.
So How do you think this knife-wielding maniac goes and handle this God-loving, sober, he is against drugs so much, he called weed pot. So that just shows you the type of guy he is. How do you think Julius handles him? He takes a needle, a fucking fent, and calls his buddy to OD. Now, isn't that fucking suspicious? And we not the only people that think that. The daughter, who, mind you, works at the flower shop, calls this out, but only to Marcus. So that happens, and now we're about to reach the climax of the movie. Because there's the final dinner. Marcus is finally finna meet Julius, mom, Marcus' daughter. They're all in one room together for a great dinner, right? Remember when I specified the hacker also was getting hacked at the same time? Well, Julius has a picture of Marcus, but he knows nothing about him. He doesn't even know his name. So when Julius walks in his house, when Marcus walks in his house, Julius is already sort of alarmed, and we know what's about to go down here, right?
And Julius, he does not hide it at all.
And also, while they're eating dinner, Julius is just lasered eye locked on Marcus. Marcus playing it cool. As cool as he can, knowing you sitting in a room with a fucking murderer. But he's chilling. And fucking Julius is giving him the most Homelander-esque stare. Now, with all this tension at the table, the mom does what any reasonable, naive person would do. She bring that motherfucking elephant up in that damn room. And that's when shit hits the fan. The daughter goes and gives a little lore explaining, telling them, hey, we researched you and we know you not telling the truth about everything. But that's when they bring up the real nitty gritty. That's when the daughter start putting two and two together. She's talking about the hacker friend. She's talking about the flower owner. She's telling him all the information on all the wrongdoings he's did.
And y'all know what this man Julius does? He's like, you know what? Fuck it. They know everything. He pulls out a fucking revolver like it is the Wild Wild West. This is the same man that has been stabbing everybody to death this whole time. He pulls out a revolver and he starts pointing it essentially at everybody. And then he's like, you know what? Let's play a game. Takes all the bullets out, puts one in the chamber. Kid you not, he does not spin the chamber. He knows exactly where the bullet is. Points it at the daughter, pulls the trigger. Points it at the mom, pulls the trigger. Then he goes and aims it at Marcus. He knows the bullet is in there.
He fucking opens that bitch out and loads it completely the fuck back up. Now, Julius is unhinged. He finna air that bitch out, right? As any reasonable person, Marcus see him loading that bitch back up and he jump on the gun. Boom, a tussle happened. The gun goes flying. Marcus, Julius, they fighting, but Julius is specially fucking trained. Julius got Marcus up on the wall, whooping his ass. The daughter points, fires. She fucking killed the man, the myth, the legend, Marcus. My boy caught it straight for a girl he just fucking met. But after she do that, she take that bitch again and dump and hit Julius right where he got shot in the beginning of the fucking movie. She's crying, emotions are high, her hands are shaky. So that's when the mom, I'm standing up for this low-key. That's when the mom go and grab that bitch. Then we get one of the worst fucking scenes I've ever fucking seen. This mom gives this lore dump about how the daughter's original father was just a terrible man, just a terrible guy. Some of the worst heinous actions known to man. He was doing some shit I can't even say on YouTube. He put that lady through a lot. See, Julius isn't just a murderer by himself. Julius and the mother proceeds to go and murder people together. I think the mom said her first body was a pregnant lady and a kid or something like that. But mind you, while she's saying all of this, she's lowering the fucking gun all the way to the point to where she's explaining about her killing the baby and shit. Her hands are just to her side. Like, she's just talking at this point. All tension is gone. The gun is not in play right now.
And the daughter is standing there like, both of you are fucking monsters. Rightfully so. You finding out your mother is the one that killed your father and is killing all these other people with this random stepdad you had this inkling about that just wasn't a good person. And she's like distraught. And y'all will never guess what happens next. Go ahead, Kobe. Let them know.
Headshot, bang, straight to her fucking daughter. So boom, That happens, and the movie ends with her and Julius hugging, I guess, to the sunset. Mind you, no after credit, no nothing. An hour, 26 seconds for that.
And for the worst plot twist in movie history, because it didn't add up at all. You know, the longer I sit and let it ruminate, I'm taking this shit down to a 4.
Oh God, bro, this shit is so fucking ass, bro. This shit is like, when we sit and talk about it, bro, with the notes in front of me, with the memories flooding back, this is some dog shit. Hey, bro, this shit might be a 2. But yeah, on that note, I hope y'all enjoyed the movie. I want to give a special thank you to my man's Trey, my man's Magic, for bringing me out of retirement. I want to start this new year with more uploads. Also, we want to make this a series. If y'all got any If y'all got any recommendations for movies, TV shows, Tubi, anything, we'll find a way to get it motherfucking done.
I'll be featured on the channel again if you want me to. I don't mind. I'll sit here and watch movies. And look, if y'all really want me to, Project P, he don't live too far away from me. It's about a 2-hour drive. I'll go do a live in-person video with him, and we can react on the movie right then and there.
All his information is going to be in the bio. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe on his videos. And more specifically, make sure to subscribe to my man's on Twitch, or follow my man's on Twitch, sub, do everything. Go show my guy some fucking support, man. It's going to be a good year. I hope to cross over to his platform as well. He cross over to mine. We just have fun with this. But on that note, like I said before, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all those things to make me blow up in the algorithm. Hit that bell notification too, because I upload videos, or I hope I can get back to uploading videos once a week, every week, on whatever y'all want to say. I miss y'all. Shout out to everybody. And yeah, y'all have a good one.
Farewell.
Drink your water too.